We took on the case of the De La Somme family, who were being haunted in their house in Castellan Springs, Tennessee.
It's been a hard road. It's been 12 years.
We want to do an investigation and try to figure it out so we can help them move on with their lives.
All right, guys.
Do it.
Chase, zip your pants.
Their buttons up.
Hi, welcome back. Please come in.
All right, all right, thank you.
Because of all the historical ties to the De La Somme family, the spirits that inhabit Castellan Springs
Could have an ancient grudge against the family that's been going on for centuries.
We believe these are mischievous ghosts. They could attach themselves to your family and followed you from house to house.
I don't believe that it's just something mischievous. We've lived with it. I believe that it's something evil.
You know, what was that?
I don't know, but I heard it too.
It was daytime, and we were already hearing things in the De La Somme house. I get this crazy chilling sensation up the back of my neck every time we go into a place with paranormal activity, and that's the exact feeling that I got.
Was that upstairs?
It's like it's just lurking up there and looking over at you, being like, well, hello, welcome to my house. We're gonna rock this thing out tonight.
Okay.
We've got the guys to do it. I mean, this is one hell of a team. So.
Good luck. Of course it's frightening. What is it? We don't know.
The family left for the night, so we started setting up for the investigation.
All right, Chris, go ahead and test the theory.
What is going on with this thing?
Did you copy, Chris?
There's some interference. Guys, I can't hear a thing. Can we get
Chasey to come down here? I think the radios are messing up.
I can't hear anything you're saying.
Chasey to Chris, stand by.
Don't know what you're saying.
I mean, it never fails. When our radios go on the blink, something paranormal's at work.
Let's go and check it out. All right. Carrie had told us that her dog wouldn't go into the house.
We tried to get him into the house. We tried to coax him in the house, and he wouldn't come.
So we thought we would try it out with bourbon. Listen, listen, what is it? Listen. What is it, bud? You know, Bourbon is typically a very calm dog, so he only gets worked up when he senses something threatening in his environment.
Dude,
Hey, he's not gonna come in, man.
their other dog, man, won't come in the house.
Okay, he's getting in front of me. He didn't want me to come in. You know, Bourbon always tries to protect me. He even got aggressive there at the end and just pushing against my leg. Didn't want me to go in the house either. All right,
Okay.
all right, buddy. Come on, let's back it up. So Bourbon's not going in the house. Leads us to believe that he thought there was something in there that was going to cause me harm.
We set up Central Command in the De La Somme's garage. We're setting up surveillance cameras in almost every room of the house. By the stairs where PJ hears footsteps. In the master bedroom where Carrie sees shadow figures. In Katie's room where she senses being watched. And on the balcony where everyone's seen shadow figures and balls of light.
That way, if something happens when we're not looking, we'll pick it up with those cameras.
It's hard to see shadow figures in the dark, so that's why we set up the laser dot grid. It's a beam of laser lights that creates dots across the walls and floors. If a shadow figure does pass through the beams of the lasers, we'll know it because it'll break up the pattern.
All right, Chasey, we need a little, no, go to the camera.
Yeah, if you could just go ahead and drop that to your left and right, that would be great.
That confused the out of him.
Maybe tilt it down just a hair. Now, whoever walks through there, we're gonna have to just lean that way. Yeah. That's true. What is he doing?
That's too disturbing. Okay. No, not that. I'm done.
The balcony seems to be the epicenter of activity in the house. This is the only area where every single person in the family has experienced something paranormal.
If there's something that we're gonna capture anywhere, it's gonna be in that area, I think, right there.
That's a perfect path. I mean, that's between all the rooms.
We decided to try out the Devil's Toy Box because if something's actually able to follow the De La Somme family from one house to the next,
hopefully we can try and capture that traveling spirit and relocate it out of the house.
Okay, spirits, there you go.
The toolbox in position.
Order.
Yeah.
I just get scared when I'm by myself.
All right, guys, let's get a little humble for a minute, man. We're Christian guys. Faith is one of the most important things. Your relationship with God is what grounds you.
Holy Father, thank you, God, for this another day you've given.
When you're about to face down a potentially evil spirit, you need some help from the big man upstairs.
In your precious and holy name, we humbly pray. Amen.
Amen.
This family means, you know, a lot. After talking to them, you know.
We think a lot of them. They got great kids. I mean,
Hey, camera by the Devil's Toy Box just went down, guys. We started getting activity as soon as we finished our prayer. It was like there was something evil that rose to challenge our presence.
What was that?
The balcony seems to be a real hot spot within the house, so that's where we placed the Devil's Toy Box.
What was that?
The family had mentioned that they had heard a loud boom.
It woke everyone up.
So this boom we just heard could be a portal opening and supernatural activity coming through again.
what do you think, man? You want to go first, or how you want to do this tonight?
Oh, man, it's dark in there.
It is dark in there.
We'll keep it quiet, and we'll monitor what y'all got going on. Y'all do anything, just holler.
By splitting up into teams, we can focus on multiple areas of the house at the same time.
Right time in Tennessee, baby.
All right, we got a pretty much ambient temperature in the room.
That's the TV on here.
Why is the TV on?
Doogie and I were headed up to the balcony when we noticed that the television was on in the downstairs front room.
This was not on earlier.
Are you serious? So you're sure nobody turned this on? I mean, nobody was in here, right?
I know when I come through earlier, this was not on.
We checked the surveillance cams, and there was absolutely nobody around to turn on that television.
Okay, if you're here with us, can you turn the TV back on?
Dude, if the TV come on right now, I hope to God it's on the Jesus station.
Maybe knock on something? What was that? Something just hit that door?
You know, like in those horror movies where you're like, don't open the door, stupid, and then bam! Open that door. That's me.
Something just hit this door, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't imagine that. It's a little strange, man. I don't know what to think about both of those correlating in the same rooms.
Dude, this is some strange stuff going on.
I don't know, man. You want to go upstairs?
Yeah. All right, let's do this. So we went upstairs to see about this Devil's Toy Box that we had set up.
Is there anybody home? I don't like the feeling around this box, man.
Judging from what we've experienced in this home, what they've experienced, and what I personally believe, I think this may be some sort of demonic entity that's attached itself to the family.
I'm actually going to leave my recorder going right here.
So we got thermal pads, ELF meters, EM pumps, the Wraith trackers. We got the mail meter, audio recorder. We got this thing wired up like Fort Knox.
If a spirit wants to check out the box, it'll manifest itself inside, and the change in energy fields is bound to set off our equipment.
Hey, Doogie, I think there's about 5 more things you can put around that.
That was a shelf.
I'll start doing this stuff in the daytime. It'll be a whole lot easier.
Check this out.
Carrie had told us that they had a lot of paranormal activity in their bedroom.
In the master bedroom, we've had the tall, shadowy figure standing at the end of the bed.
So we're sending Porter and Chasey Ray to check it out.
Let's do an EVP session in here, Chasey.
EVP stands for Electronic Voice Phenomenon.
It's electronically generated audio that resembles speech, but is beyond the range of human hearing.
All right, there's recorders on the bed. You can try to communicate with us.
Spirits, in theory, are made up of energy and are believed to communicate through EVPs that can be recorded, processed, and played back.
Is there anyone in here?
If you want your presence to be known, make it so.
I'm not sure they understood you.
I told you to speak my language.
Quit being chicken. Do something to let us know you're here.
As soon as we started the Delasom investigation,
What was that?
we knew we were up against something potentially evil that wasn't afraid to face us head on.
You gonna go ahead and play back and see what we've got?
Yeah.
If you want your presence to be known, make it so.
Hold on a second. Back up.
What was that?
Oh, no, dude.
Make it so.
Right there. That's what we've been wanting to get tonight, right there.
That's crazy, man.
EVPs are usually random words or phrases. This EVP really stands out. It's like the spirit understands what we're saying.
Okay, that's what we wanted. We'll get out of here, let the guys know what we got.
Okay.
All right.
We're getting all this intense activity. Urban went nuts. We had technology going haywire.
Don't know what you're saying.
There was a loud boom, as if something supernatural had come through a portal. And we just caught some pretty creepy EVPs. This is all evidence that there could be a strong paranormal presence in this house. Sometimes we'll even provoke the spirits. If we can't elicit a response by being nice, maybe we'll kick up their anger a little bit, and that will give us a response.
I want you to show yourself and quit being a coward. Either you're going to pound me to the floor, or I'm going to pound you to the floor. I'd want to think that if it did hit me down and slam me against the wall, I'd get right back up and try to tackle it. I want you to appear right here in this corner, and I want you to make that gray box with the green light light up.
Brandon didn't find any evidence of strong activity in Katie's room. There for a while, nothing was happening. I mean, everything got kind of dead.
This thing had been trying to scare us all night, so it was a little strange that the activity just stopped.
Got the millimeter.
What is that?
Millimeter's going off.
Dude, this thing's going crazy in here, man.
Can you make it stop?
I can't explain why that thing would be going off unless we've got something in this box.
You think that may have been something like entering into the box?
That's what I'm sitting here trying to debate, man.
Dude, I've got chills all over me, man.
In theory, ghosts give off electromagnetic frequencies. A millimeter reads fluctuations in electromagnetic fields. We had gotten a few little blips here and there earlier, but nothing like what was going on now with this box.
Are you here?
Okay. Dude, I'm freaked out.
If there was something in the box, it had enough energy to set off the millimeter, the ELF meters, the K2 meters, basically everything that could read electromagnetic activity.
I'm like sweating bad.
Yeah, it's crazy.
This is making me nervous as
Let's just bring everybody up here. You want to? Hey, Porter. Come on up here, man. We got some crazy activity. Jesse Ray, we got a few things happening here, man. Oh, look, here goes.
Whoa.
As we ask questions, this thing responds by using the K2 meter and the ELF meters to let us know that It's there, and it wants to talk.
Something about Chasey?
Whoa, hey, you like the big man?
So for some reason, the box was responding to Chasey Ray more than anybody else.
Talk to it, Chasey.
You make harm for this family.
Oh, whoa.
How in the world this demon in this box could understand Chasey Ray? We don't even understand Chasey Ray.
The hell is going on?
Do you want out of the box?
Look at this. That was directly intellectual, back and forth, on command.
Guys, I think we're treading on some pretty heavy.
We need to get this out.
Yeah.
This really blew my mind. In the paranormal world, it is so rare to get such clear, direct communication.
This thing needs to be
Out of here.
Okay,
That's cool.
all right. Let's take it out in the front yard and see if it's still in there.
Don't fall back here.
Yeah, I'm good. Just come slow. Is there something inside this thing moving?
What?
You just feel that right there.
What'd you feel?
There's something tapping inside the box.
You're me.
No, dude, I'm not.
Shut up.
I've been ghost hunting a long time, and I've never used a devil's toy box before. But in this case, it may have actually worked. Whatever was haunting the Delason family may be in that box.
Do you want out of the box?
Let's take it out in the front yard and see if it's still in there. Is there something inside this thing moving?
What?
There's something tapping inside the box.
And I could tell in their face, both of them, they were really messed up over this. There was something scratching in that box.
Shut up. Dude, I don't want to open this up here.
Dude. I mean, I'm shaking. There was something there that just didn't feel like it belonged.
Dude, get your
All right, get it out of this house.
We actually physically took it outside and put it in the yard because we wanted to test it and make sure that whatever we had trapped in the box was still in there.
Are you pissed off because we've moved you from where you were wanting to be?
Whoa! Man, this whole right here. I mean, it is. It's crazy.
I know I'm one of the main ones on the team that's always going on with some kind of silly shenanigans all the time, but that became really serious to me when we got it outside. Did you follow them from that house to here?
Okay. You can't make the millimeter go off unless you are literally physically touching the antenna. One of the things that sets off the millimeter is electromagnetic energy. We're out on the front lawn with no electricity around us whatsoever. So whatever's setting off the millimeter has to be coming from inside that box.
That's crazy, man. I don't know what to think, guys. No electricity out here.
We decided to leave the box outside while Porter and I went back inside the house to see if there was any more paranormal activity. For the rest of the night, the house was silent.
That's strange all in itself, and we're still getting readings out in the yard.
Look at the temperature.
Look at the temperature.
666.
For us, the straw that broke the camel's back was when we saw that 666 on the millimeter. At that point, we knew we had to get the box as far away from the family as possible.
All I know is I'm going to pray to God tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
Once the sun came up, we took the devil's toy box out to the truck and waited for the family to show up.
We invited them out here because we've just had activity for years, and we want somebody to tell us we weren't nuts.
We don't think you're crazy.
You're not.
You're not crazy at all.
We're crazy. You guys
We may be the crazy ones, but you guys are not crazy. It may be something that's tied in with this land.
It's weird, it's bizarre, and we really wanted to get to the bottom of it.
We had an interesting night.
We had EVPs, motion sensors going off. knocks on the door.
What was that?
Porter, didn't you say you were going to bring your dog?
We brought Bourbon out. He wouldn't come in.
Well, you do feel less alone when somebody else experiences the same things that you do.
And then we brought the box in, the Devil's Toy Box. Never used that before. We put the box upstairs on the staircase. Whatever it is that you guys might have in your house was setting off all the instruments.
After telling the family everything we went through with the box, the meters going crazy, the sound coming from inside it,
There's something tapping inside the box.
the 666 on the temperature gauge, we decided the best thing that we could do at this point for them was to just get rid of the box.
I'm all for it, and, let's get rid of it. And raising the kids, the biggest thing is to have them not be scared and uncomfortable in their own home.
Absolutely.
Whatever it takes. My hope is that it's gone and that our children can move on for this and they can sleep in peace.
12 years of this stuff is enough.
Give y'all some reassurance.
And hopefully, by the way of God, this thing will stop.
Definitely. Right.
There's a peace of mind, and you can't put a price tag on a peace of mind. Thank you so much.
That means a lot to us, really. I mean, that's what we want to do, help you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you also.
Everything that we experienced that night led us to believe that whatever we trapped in the box was more of a malevolent or evil spirit.
Take these, man. All right.
Appreciate it.
See you.
This box could contain all the torment that this family's gone through for the past 12 years. So we wanted to do something dramatic.
Why did we do this? Where are we even at?
This was J.C. Ray's idea. Where is it?
Y'all just keep going. I'm country, but I done lost my GPS service.
We took the box to a very remote location where we could apply enough devastating explosive power that we could blow whatever energy was contained inside that box into 1,000,000 smaller components. Hopefully, it will dissipate the evil energy that may be contained inside and give this family some closure after all these years of torment. Look, he can't even spell it.
It's explosives. There's an X in explosives, Jason.
Short of setting off an atom-splitting nuclear bomb, we did the next best thing.
It's going to be big.
There's a lot of things that we can do with this Devil's Toy Box. We can throw it off a cliff, we can bury it, but no, we're going to do it Tennessee style, baby. We're going to blow this thing to smithereens.
Oh, God.
Do you honestly know what you're doing?
Whoa. Hey, whoa. Seriously.
Why?
You know what you're doing, right?
Get back. Crab.
Go that way. Oh, God. Everybody get out of the
Guys,
way.
I really don't know if this is a good idea. All I have to say to you is run.
Let's just blow it back to hell.
All right, let's do this, man.
Here we go. Green light, boys. Fire and hope.
What you put in that thing, man? That's how we do it here in Tennessee. Yeah, goodbye, boss.
This was an incredible case for us. The Delasoms are a great family, and I hope in some way we've helped them move on with their lives.
All I know is I'm putting the pedal to the metal because I don't want some hitchhiking ghost coming home with us.
And you've got the Tennessee Wraith Chasers, 3 guys, big, tough guys.
Tennessee Wraith Chasers, based in Gallatin, Tennessee.
My name's Chris Smith. I'm the lead investigator. We've been together for about 3 years. We've hit a lot of locations in the Middle Tennessee area, some in the Kentucky area.
My name's Doogie. I'm the second investigator.
Doogie is like a professional provoker. He gets animated whenever he's investigating.
I'm Porter. I'm an equipment tech and researcher.
Porter is a really intellectual guy. He's got a lot of great ideas that he implements in investigating. I think one of our strongest points is that we work really well together as a team. Basically, the reason why we came here to compete on Paranormal Challenge, we want the notoriety. We want to get our name out there, so maybe we can grab some other cases, have people look at us and say, hey, these guys know what they're doing. My name's Chris. I got some investigators with me. We got Porter down here crouched. Hidden Tiger, crouching investigator. We got Doogie over here. We're good friends. We're just here to communicate with you. If you want to come out so we can get your picture, we'd really appreciate it.
Camera here, I kicked. Oh, did you hear that?
Oh.
Where was that at?
Sounded like
Shh.
It's back down that way where we're going. What are you doing over here?
Apparently, Tennessee Wraith chasers are hearing disembodied voices or talking, and they're unable to debunk it at this moment. Did I just get an English accent? What the?
That's right, Mike. They found something really interesting.
I think I'm bloody possessed by an Englishman.
Okay, buddy. You want to race me back to the meter? Okay, on 3. 1, 2. Beat me to that meter on 3, okay? 3. Not so quick, are you?
Doogie's more of a short distance runner, apparently.
Hey, Nellie. Thought I heard maybe you talking earlier. You trying to tell us that you want us to come in? Yes.
I got the chilies.
I do too. Nellie? Oh, it just went up to 1.1.
That's where she died, right there, curled up.
Yep.
Nellie had dementia. She was restrained several times because she would upset some of the other patients. She actually died in this corner right here.
Nellie? Lay this right here beside you, darling.
How would you like it if I laid on your bed? Can I lay down here? What if I just take a little nap here?
They say, Dave, that Nellie really liked young guys, and the way that he's laying up there on that bed. Look at, wow, okay, different camera angle, please. Guys, I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be back.
No tenting, no tenting.
Jeez, you're really trying to get Nellie, aren't you? I would say keep an eye.
Are they getting interaction?
Got a millimeter right now.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what you got to do to attract Nellie. You just get in the bed and spread your legs.
We've got Doogie Howser, MD, has now put on a doctor's jacket and a stethoscope. He's become a trigger object. The reunion episode you've been waiting to see. Doogie Howser, paranormal investigator.
I hate to say it, but he hasn't aged well.
No.
Dr. Doogie in the house. Dr. Doogie in the house. Paging Dr. Doogie.
This is Dr. Doogie. Can I be of service to anyone in here today? Do you need your checkup? I will be your doctor today. Don't be afraid to talk because I'm wearing a white coat. I'm here to help.
Whoa.
Okay, I'm getting some stuff.
Hey, I got a door here moving. Hold on.
3 minutes left. Let's go out with Tennessee Wraith chasers.
Quit being a chicken. Oh.
Shh.
Did you hear that?
Yes, I had heard that.
That was like
big time right here. Where was it at?
It came from down. I know everything we've ever heard has come from this area of the hospital.
All right.
Come on, give us a shout. One more, whatever you got to say it.
All right, judges, Dave, we got 9 seconds left. I'm going to sound the siren. Cover your ears.
Chris is up here. Booyah!
EVP session 5. We are down in the ER. All right, guys, we got this ovulus started. Let's let it warm up.
Okay.
Buddy, are you in here with us?
Shock.
Shock. Buddy was bitten by copperheads.
Yeah.
He died of anaphylactic shock.
He did.
Buddy was bitten by copperheads.
Yeah.
He died of anaphylactic shock.
He did.
They discovered that he had baby copperheads in his pockets, which bit the heck out of him, and he did pass away in this ER.
Lay down the floor. Let's see.
Well, can you see it? Make sure you can see what it says.
Get on it.
Come to that thing. Look here. Look what I've got for you right here. I got you some cool man shades. Check this out, buddy.
You think you'd investigate with these guys?
You know what? I'd be happy to.
You think you could teach them a thing or two?
They might teach me something, brother. None of us know it all.
Buddy, come over here and tell us, how many earthworms have you captured?
7. You got 7?
7 earthworms. What'd you do with those 7 earthworms? Did you put them in your pocket? What does it say?
Stones.
Stones?
Buddy, were you looking under stones for earthworms?
Seem?
Did they seem like earthworms, buddy? What were they really?
Just talk to us now, guy.
It's a good point. So far, they've gotten shock and stones. Did he have anaphylactic shock? Was he allergic to the venom? And now it's saying stones. Was he looking under stones? You start getting into these details, maybe you'll get the interest more drawing in from the spirit.
It's almost like a paranormal speak and say. We've seen it work phenomenal in some locations.
All right, kids, you can come with us. We're just going out here to look at this pretty red car.
There's a car that's in there that was owned by Jim, the maintenance worker.
There's an actual car.
A physical car, an actual real car.
In one of the
building.
hallways of the hospital.
And actually, the car was parked out front and started getting abused. So to protect it, he actually pushed the car into the building. He became obsessed with this car.
Hey, Jimmy.
Jimbo.
Man, that's a fine car. You don't want these kids around it, do you? You had a soft spot for this car. Tell us about it. Tell us about this car.
Lose? Lose what?
Engine.
Lose engine?
Car lost the engine?
The car doesn't run. It never did run. And those are the only two words they're getting so far.
Hey, Jimmy. Come down to hang out with you, brother.
You got 20 minutes left in round 2. Doogie's by himself in the basement from Tennessee Wraith Chasers. So let's see if he can further communicate with possibly the spirit of this maintenance guy who took his own life.
This is a pretty creepy place, man. Very creepy. Tag that, I heard something. Not for sure what it was, but catching footsteps right now. Catching footsteps right now. Not sure exactly where they're coming from. Maybe behind me. It's a little creepy when you're standing in the dark and you hear footsteps coming from somewhere, but you don't know exactly where.
Ron, do you like Doogie?
I get a kick out of Doogie. I like all three of these guys, to be honest with you.
All three of them?
Why do you like him?
All three.
All three.
I see a lot of Ron Fabiani and Doogie. You know what I'm saying?
Do you?
Good-looking kid.
Yeah.
Good-looking kid.
We worked pretty well as a team. We got pretty organized like we usually do. And, you know, everything went well. We're happy with the situation.
Now it's Tennessee Wraith Chasers' turn to present their evidence.
Did you guys capture any audio evidence?
Yes, we did.
You got 2 clips to present to us. Porter, tell us the first clip.
We were on the 3rd floor, so we set up the millimeter, and Doogie challenged what we thought was a child spirit.
When he raised the spirit.
All 3 steps.
3. Hey, I don't know how big the kid is.
Doogie began to count off 1, 2, 3, and right after he says 1, before 2, we called a voice.
1, 2, 2.
I don't know if there's a word there. I don't know if there's just an exhale or what it is, but it sounds very, very, very young.
Dave?
What do you think you guys are hearing?
They think too. I just think it's a child speaking. I can't really discern what it's saying.
The first thing I heard was the number 2. I think it's playing back with you and answering.
Oh, you think
Yeah,
it's
very
repeating him saying
No,
2?
he says 1, and it sounds like the kid goes 2, and then he says 2.
Play it again.
2, 2.
The problem is that once you hear someone say 1, then you are psychologically predisposed to hear the number 2 next.
That's why I agree with
So I again could not say that it says 2, but I agree that it sounds like a child's voice.
Porter, did you capture a second piece of audio evidence?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
This was on a solo session where Doogie was in the basement.
Must get awful lonely staying down here in this basement by yourself.
Come to this recorder and talk.
What are you guys hearing there?
In my opinion, the first thing that I picked up was what's happening. Kind of like, what's happening?
I think what's being pronounced is a matter of opinion, you know, and speculation, of course, like all of this is.
It certainly does sound like a male voice, separate from your voice. I think it'd be hard-pressed to say it's definitely paranormal, but nor do I have any alternative explanation, so I think it's a real potential.
Did you capture any visual evidence?
Yes, we did. This was caught on another static cam. We'd set the cam up into the hallway, away from where we were, facing down the hallway toward the ER. This light that we captured, we couldn't really make out where it came from. You can see it right beside the tricycle there.
There. Whoa.
You know, the only thing I can say is that, you know, you see how shiny the floor is, and it looks exactly like an IR light reflection.
It's interesting because it almost appears as though it's in front of the seat. It appears to actually obscure part of the seat, which would suggest that it has dimensionality and full parallax, which would mean that it were some type of a three-dimensional object in space.
That's what I was...
I'm impressed by that.
I am too.
I'm fairly impressed by that.
Tennessee Wraith Chasers, Office of Paranormal Studies. Thank you very much, teams. You may be released. Allow us to deliberate, and we will call you back shortly with our decision. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. It's a pleasure.
Well, teams, here we are. You ready to hear who won Paranormal Challenge?
Tell us. Ready.
Before I announce a winner, I want to thank the judges this week. Ron Fabiani, Dr. Nichols, my chief judge, Dave Schrader. Dave, would you like to say anything before I announce a winner?
I got to tell you, in the final analysis today, the winning team only won by 2 categories. So I want to thank you very much for bringing your A game and doing the best you could.
With that said, the winner of Paranormal Challenge, Old South Pittsburgh Hospital, is... Tennessee Wraith Chasers.
Yes.
Congratulations, guys.
Man, that's awesome. Right.
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. We are just stoked beyond belief.
Feeling awesome, man. I mean, we come in, we do what the Wraith Chasers do, and we hunt some ghosts.